Dear IAS aspirants, you may be busy with your interviews, and we have noticed during our mock interviews that the candidates are generally confused because in other mock interview boards, do this, don't do this, they discourage you, don't know this. In our mock interviews, we are advised not to discourage a candidate, and of course when we find that candidate is lacking in these qualities, we tell him to focus on these qualities and not to repeat these mistakes. So I have already given many tips so far, and here I would take up some other tips. If you are unable to satisfactorily reply on general knowledge questions, the questions which you may not expect, there is not much negative thinking in the board about this, but if you fail to attend or satisfactorily reply the questions related to your own city, for example, if you belong to Delhi, you must know how many World Heritage Sites are there, why Humayun Tomb is on preferential list than Bahai Temple or Lakshmi Narayan Temple or Buland Darwaza or India Gate, because a foreign tourist is aware that there are only 3 World Heritage Sites in India. Then you should also know whether Delhi tried for World Heritage City. Dozier was prepared, but Ahmedabad was chosen first. How many cities have been given the status of World Heritage Cities? How many World Heritage Sites are there, monuments are there, or more than 44 or 45? The intangible heritage sites, Bhojpuri music is recognized as World Heritage intangible culture inscribed property, but not for India. I think this is Mauritius or Suriname. Find out. The intangible cuisines may be there. Geographical indicators you should know. If you belong to Odisha, then Rasgulla of Odisha is recognized as GI tag. What is GI tag? How can you apply? If you belong to a place where more temples are there, then obviously if you are in Ayodhya, what are the rivers, what is it famous for? If you belong to Kurukshetra, you must know about Gita Gyaan. How many chapters? 18 chapters. What is Sankhya Yoga? And what are the main issues described by Krishna in Gita Gyaan, that you should not worry about the result. Keep on doing good work. So this is the basic thing you should know. If you belong to a city like Delhi, Kolkata, Bangalore, Chennai, then obviously medical tourism is rising. You may be asked this question. Then if you are in Kerala, then tourism backwaters, that is a good question. Then IPC, CRPC have changed. Why not CPC? Why it is not touched? Then what is Jan Vishwas Act? What are other acts which have recently been deleted because these were redundant? Dear friends, I would like to share that recently I got my memoirs published. Name No Dream is Too Big, Memoirs of a Civil Servant. It has got 3 or 4 chapters very much relevant for IAS aspirants. In last but one chapter, my 2 cents for UPSC aspirants and budding bureaucrats. I have described about qualities a civil servant should have. What is the importance of those qualities? Presence of mind, coordination, inspiring your subordinates, sense of responsibility, taking along others, leading by own example, communication skills, emotional stability are such qualities. Then there is a chapter on district administration where I have described that DM in a city which is under police commissioner system, DM does not have power related to law and order. One lady candidate, when asked if you are DM Begusarai, what will you do? She immediately started telling that I will improve law and order, women's safety, then traffic I will improve. She incidentally did some course from Miranda House, Delhi University. I said, okay, now you are DM Northeast Shahadra, and I was DM Northeast Shahadra. Another. Then she told, I'll do the same thing. I said, okay, I was DM Shahadra, Silampur and Simapuri. I did not have power to improve traffic because it was with police. Law and order was with police. Women security was first priority of police. But what I got, it is mentioned in my district admission chapter that PDS, social welfare, cooperative, education, hospitals, all these come under the then removal of encroachment district task force chief. He coordinates with counterpart, here we called police, deputy commissioner police. In other cities it is called SSP. So here DM coordinates with the, so duties and requirements are different. Disaster management, very important in Delhi. So aspirational district program you will find. Then governance of Delhi, question had been asked in a written test as well as in, if you belong to Delhi, why there is a controversy about Delhi Civil Services Authority Act, not civil. Delhi Services Authority Act was introduced where chairman is CM and other two members are not elected members, they are bureaucrats. Is it okay? Cooperative federalism or no? You should know about it. What was the background of Metropolitan Council? Why there was requirement of legislative assembly in Delhi? Whether it was working well? Why law and order, land and services be not given to CM? Because India is national, Delhi is national capital, and so many other capitals like Washington, Canberra, and in Canada, these countries, national capital has been given special status. That's why it is not UT, it is called National Capital Territory. So there are so many things you should know about it. If you belong to South India, then my tax, my right is going on. Whether 42% share is actually going to states by center or no, there is some catch, because in devolution of taxes, surcharge and cess in petroleum is kept out of the sharing as per 42% formula. So what the center has done, what center has increased cess and surcharge, which amounts to almost 10%. So basically instead of 42%, only 32% is going. But Karnataka says that this state is being discriminated. No. It may be because of finance commissions, 15th finance commission formula. In next formula, equity may 40% may be reduced to some extent. Then there are some schemes under which South states are taking huge funds, but North states like Bihar and UP are ineligible to utilize the funds. That should also be counted, because North northern states are deprived of using those funds because they are unable to reach the comfortable level to seek the funds. So there are plus and minus points. You should remember Swachh Bharat, a smart city, who is CEO, special purpose vehicle idea, Hindu or white is coming first. What are the plus minus points of for smart cities? All these things you should know about. If you mention in your hobbies traveling, I like travel, meet foreigners and all that, then question is likely to be asked about tourism. What is the status of tourism in India? How a foreign tourist comes, how much he spends. He spends $120 per day. 21 days is average stay in India for a foreign tourist. In Rajasthan, wedding destination, new things are coming up. 4-5 days is average. Most of the time he spends in Kerala, backwaters. And Ayush is very important thing. Wellness, medical tourism are new ideas. Then TTDI, Travel and Tourism Development Index, created by the World Economic Forum. India is 54th because in sustainability, a tourism destination is becoming difficult. Buddhists are almost 0.01% Buddhists come to India, which we have to increase. With Ayodhya, Ramayana circuit, maybe more foreign and domestic tourists will come. Tourists will improve, tourism sector will improve when high-end tourism is focused. If backpackers are motivated, they stay there, they spend less, and which affects the environmental things for host place, and also host community is not happy. People like Spain, France, other countries, people do not like more tourists because they are well off. But in India, we need more tourists. But who can spend more money? Who can stay for more longer time? Can spend, because tourism is good. But like people go to Agra, they don't spend a penny to buy local things. World Bank is doing something good about through UP Pro Poor Tourism in Mathura and Vrindavan Braj region. 6,000 plus women are taken together to form self-help groups. They work on Tulsi Mala, Krishna Poshak, Banke Bihari temple they sell. Now this is being increased so that foreigners buy the products made by the local artist. So artisan, rural tourism may increase. Homestay are to be given priority because we are short of budget hotels. Then IPL has increased far more impressive way than earlier, that when one of the English cricketers was asked, he said, I will not go to India because of so many other problems. Now they are running because they are competing with Indians in IPL and all that. It is increasing tourism also. So religious tourism, Buddhist tourism, Dekho Apna Desh, Swadesh Darshan, Prasad schemes, very good schemes which are being undertaken by this. And we hope that tourism will increase, foreign tourist arrival will increase with new national education policy. Foreign students will come, and business tourism and student visa will be given, so that we will add one more category in tourism arrival. So we hope that by 2047, certainly India will be a developed country, provided we take care of 4-5 factor like inequality in income should be made minimum. Then develop from agrarian to industrial manufacturing, making India is very good step. SDG goals are being achieved in time. By 2030, we will be achieving almost 30% of the goals. So all these steps are very good. You can be asked so many questions in your interviews. Be prepared for this. So my mantra is that when you are fully prepared with your background knowledge of your city, for example, if you belong to Sarnath, you are thorough in your Buddhist study, you are thorough in with the Kashi temple and all that. So interview board, when you appear, speak with confidence, because in interview board you must be aware that they do not have that much knowledge as you have about your own city. If this confidence is there, you will get inspired, you will be able to focus on your replies. So my point is, if try to trap the board members to your own path. For example, if you are very much expert about, say, volleyball, if you know about everything, then take them, I spent more time on a volleyball playing. Then member will ask, what do you know about volleyball? What is our status in... then you have dragged them to your thing. For example, if you say, okay, I am good in classical dance, they will ask a question. If you are expert in classical dance, like if you belong to Odisha and Odissi is your favorite thing, then you can trap the board members to your own field. Otherwise, if you take name of anything in which you are not very sure, and you mention in your hobby that I do horse riding and you don't know about anything, then you will be trapped. So try to put some reply related to your words in which you are expert. If suppose you are medical tourism, you are expert. So you are expert in Navalgarh, fresco painting. You trap them, okay, Navalgarh, yes, something is being improved. They will ask, what is fresco painting? How you can improve this? So you can take them to your own path. So dear friends, and these are my lessons for IAS aspirants who are going to take the UPSC interview very shortly. So I think that your positive attitude, your smiling, looking at other members, not moving your head unnecessarily and not shaking your hands, very well dressed, sitting in a good posture, and not giving vague answers, articulating but not bluffing. So these are the tips which you will, even if you are very good, you will do in outstanding manner. Have confidence. Board members may not have that knowledge you have got in your own field. Remember this. This is your mantra. When you are asking, you are asked, okay, what's about Shravasti? What Buddha did there? If you have a sufficient knowledge that 27 monsoons he spanned, he did this thing, then you know that you can handle the subject. They may not be knowing. And also know about who are the UPSC board members. One physics expert is there, then some IAS officers are there, some army people are there. So if you know about the board constitution well before or in the morning, just go through it. You have some Google search for them. You have half an hour then, and you know about this board, who are the members. They might ask their... Because I tell you one thing, members will not ask the questions in which they are not sure. For example, when a candidate told that trekking, I do Himalayan trekking and all that. If I could not ask any question because I am not expert, if I ask, he will be giving very good answer. So please remember, if somebody asks a questions on your own subject, make sure that you are trapping them to your own field. For example, if you are thorough in Sufism, you say, I have done Sufism, it's a Mohammedan candidate. Then somebody, what is Sufism? Who are the heroes? Who created it? Then you know more than what board members says. Horse riding, I asked the question. He started telling me. Then I kept mum because I'm not expert in horse riding. So your hobby can be a trap for you if you are unable to answer. But if you are expert in your hobby things, whatever you have mentioned, you are going the day to crack IAS. All the best, dear IAS aspirants. These are my tips. Thank you.